you're gonna get dove. What do you want? You want a big gargoyle bouncing down your entire team as we see the Jax lock in against
It's a lot special, man. This is what he really rose to prominence in the ERLs for, was this Jackson for
done by Relich, and proving that these are his chickens.
That battle in the jungle one that we really want to keep our eyes on. So much of Navi's success is predicated on Relich getting ahead as Jun looks for the Tandle barbs. Roop's going down as Jackie's going in for the chains. Ismo with a great flash. Relich joins in, but now he's in a 1v3 and has to use the Aegis Assault.
Push. Or they will just gank Poby with the cease and desist and try to shut him down again. Now, when Jackies has that mid push, where do you go? Well, there is a very nice target in the bot lane. There is a Nami, there is an Estral. And I expect us to see GX try to transition this eventual mid push into the bot lane for either Dragon, which looks like they're starting now, or a potential bot dive a little bit later. It's not quite reached Jackies there. Relich is trying to pounce through here, but that Dragon is done and dusted and is an ex-Dragon. He is deceased. Probably 5 more minutes.
That's an expensive purchase from where he is. Yeah, you can see the Phage coming out. Pop Blossom immediately as Jackie's just deletes Paris. The lower tier teams that they can have this level of competition. Obviously, Navi, you don't put in the same breath as a KC, as a G2 right now, but
danger.
3-1 as they go in with public execution here. Poby in with a hero's entrance as well. TP coming out to try and help out. Jackie's jumps onto Maino, who uses that repudiation shield. Lot gonna dash back with a leap strike, but a Justice Punch finds him, and Poby takes Navi's first kill of the game.
That's how it goes. No Triforce, no trades. The Eclipse versus the components is just too big of a differential. And you see Mainzer took so many good trades there, really set up the dive nice. And with the Galio to boot, was an easy pickup for the Jax, or for the Ambessa in the end there.
Yeah, good play all round from Navi as Isma goes in with the cease and desist. Noah and Jun on their way across. Poby looking for the winds of war on the enemy jungler, but Isma surviving through it. Sundered Sky and Triumph rocking enough to keep him alive. Pop Blossom finds Poby. It's gonna be 2, and the True Shot Barrage does not sing true. Yep, okay, part of this is Isma's not here. He's resetting Navi using a good window there where the timing from GiantX wasn't what to do because mid lane's so short. Am I trying to jump on a LeBlanc in top lane? Very difficult to do because he has flash and double distort. Or are we trying to force a fight around a Rift Herald where they're TPing in for it? There's GiantX who are all in the back of the pit. Pop Blossom out from Jun, flashes in, Relich flashes out, but again, the Nami is fish food. Jackie's able to flash out towards the backside. Isma getting out through the Rift Herald as well as Relich dives onto the backline, but the rest of Navi are nowhere to be seen. Noah takes the kill. He did too as Isma quickly runs across to try and protect his mid laner. Lot's going to take a tower in the top side, and it's a sea of red down towards the bottom. Navi looking for Moses to try and part that with some blue.
You know, if I'm Jun, if I'm Jackie's there, I'm looking at Jun with his heal up. I'm like, did you really know that wouldn't kill me?
Calculated, man.
Did you really know that wouldn't kill me?
We all thought it would miss, dude. You know, like,
oh yeah, Jun and beware to join any fight that's happening. But any fight that will be happening will be bad for Navi right now.
Look at the positioning here.
Back by Lots.
Just gets walked straight into the backline. Pop Blossom going out, and again the fight is so split for Navi. GiantX dissect them, and Paris quickly going to become Sashimi. He's being gobbled up by a lot. Navi lose 3 immediately. And GiantX's team fighting.
That's a ward!
Really nice to watch.
This actually might be a Dragon opportunity for Navi, unless Lot wants to be a hero together with Jackie's here.
Navi. Paris is dead! Paris is dead.
Where did he go?
Flash the wall. And now the Dragon might be Navi's downfall. It's a public execution going in onto Noah, but he still had the killer instinct, so he jumps across the wall. Noah and Jun keeping Mainzer, Relich, and Samdi busy, while Poby finds himself in a 2v1 towards the bottom side. GiantX find 2 again. They may regret it. I think the ambulance was called for Navi instead. He's found the way to get... he went round Poby at the end there, which is something he could have easily chased towards the top side where there are 3 people. It's like, so far this game, but he's the one who's being put to the screws. Poby sitting at 1 and 4 as well. Paris at 0-4 as Relich is caught by Isma. They dive in with a killer instinct. Lot looking for the counter-strike. Mainzer had a flank position, but couldn't land the public execution. Pop Blossom down, only finds 1. Hero's entrance coming in as well, as Navi just dive in to die immediately. The hero's exit quickly taken in a body bag. Definitely is Lot, though. Danger. Oh, Paris, you don't want to show your face here. Counter-strike in. Samdi dives forward, trying to take out Jackie. He's trying to get that bounty. Being fraught with the most difficult opponents. But a performance like this against Navi, who have been consistently good, He's definitely putting GiantX's name in the hat, at least for top 4, if not higher.
Absolutely. It does seem like GX is the mountain that Navi really needs to be able to climb and ascend, because that is really what's stopping them here as Mainter is being went on by Isma. Jack is coming up here. Nice try block with the cease and desist. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you mechanically try to pivot or...
Yeah, just main one letter per character, 1 letter per page, 2 letters per page, sure. I can't do maths. I'm here to talk good, not do the maths. Noah gets taken out by Sandy. Grand Starfall coming in as well for the chase onto Jun. Two-shot rush doesn't quite connect onto a stun target, but still Jun will go down. And the gold lead has been cut dramatically from 9,000. Navi get a K and it's down to 8.
Death, taxes, and 80 carries dying on mid waves. You know what's coming. No matter where the game goes, you can always expect an 80 carry to overstep on that mid wave. And now Navi is really happy. You really need to make the most out of this sequence. Try to get this dragon and try to delay this game a little bit more. Huge play by Samdi, landing so many crucial missile shots there on Noah and really finding a miracle in a very desperate time of need for Navi.
They just need a few more at the moment for Navi. They have slowed the game down and the gold lead cut to 7k. They managed to get a Drake as well, which means GiantX aren't on soul point. Noah going in as they dive forward, but immediately they get onto the backline. Paris kills off Jun, and Noah dies as well. The killer instinct, an instinct to die. Instead, it seems Navi find 2. Jackie's trying to get onto Paris. He gets him with a Storm Surge, and the chains. Lot stepping back in here, as it looks like GiantX want to take the 3v4.
On Jackie's.
Hero's entrance. Jackie's trying to get onto Sunday. Double Distortion. Not going to be enough, but with the bolt breaker over, Isma will find it. A counter strike, a counter punch from GiantX, as in a 3v4 they take down 3.
And you have to have sympathy for Navi. You found a miracle fight. You caught out Noah and Jun, and you thought, okay, we're 5 versus 3. Surely we can push our advantage. Surely we can get 1 ward in the river this game. Surely we can get a little bit of control back, but no. A really well executed fight by Jackie's Isma, and Lot completely nullifies the attempt of Navi.
Insane bait from Noah and Jun. You just got to give him credit for
man.
Like, I can't believe they thought it all the way through. TP a possibility here for Poby. Grand Starfall towards the mid lane. Jun's going to try and get away. Relech doesn't have flash. I don't think he needs to bait. Turns into Vi and walks away. Okay, that's fine.
He's on Paris first.
Oh.
And here he's back again. No, Paris, no!
Jackie's, like, needs to work in a suit. Just hiding on a control ward. Paris going to step forward. Jackie's still there. Tangle Root's coming out. Just Paris forward. No. I mean, Paris has... Oh,
what can he do?
What can he do? Thinking about it. He can die is what he can do. The cease and desist there for the follow-up. The hero's entrance was stopped by Jun with a wonderful pop blossom. Public execution out from Mainter, trying to kill off Noah. Relech will get him in the end.
Mainter is out. He's taking a walk. He's taking a mental health walk right now in the enemy jungle.
He needs to go get some sun.
You get your vitamin D, King. Enjoy it.
Unfortunately, the walk in the sun turned into sunburn as GiantX are going to wrap out this game. 31 minutes long. It's been done for a while, except for a couple of mistakes. And at 12,000 gold lead for GX in an absolute demolition. Jackie's and Isma really put on a show in this game.
I mean, this is the new GX. It's the Isma and Jackie's show, as you highlight. Isma on engage, Jackie's on a burst mage. One more for good measure, you know? Just to really hammer the points in before next game.
Get the soy sauce, man. Paris has been dick. And jungle coming out for Relech. We talked about that. He has already brought it out once this split.
Ew, I hate Varus tops. No,
okay, no.
Don't cheer for Varus top.
Finn, this is where you need to separate the caster side of your brain and the solo queue side of your brain.
I will never praise
the weak link. Now really beginning to shine alongside Jackie's in the mid lane, who continues to show off this split. Okay. Exhaust down, Dominus pop, with the splits are coming out as well. Kill him, you say. Chain of Corruption into the piercing arrow. Mainter now has to be careful. Relech comes in, look at that dreaded return pullback. They flash forward, they get it. Navi kill off the Varus for first.
Short avenue in an early game that is tricky to navigate.
Also gives GiantX the first dragon of the game. They got it in game 1, and they won that game. Navi only a 40% win rate when they don't. Has the Chain of Corruption as well. Relech has the dreaded return. Can go in. Grim Deliverance ultimate as well. Does make you unstoppable.
Oh, sidesteps the W there from Relech.
There's the Grim Deliverance though, and Lock can't sidestep the ultimate attacks, man. It was a great sidestep.
Think about the time he would save if he took that route.
The time you'd save by not walking towards the tri-bush, not being able to go there, having to sidestep back.
Yeah,
your jungler's on the top side of the map. The only way it can work is if you're like baiting that your jungler could be there. But he's on vision, dude.
Well, now you're just arguing.
Actually use LEC's advantage too much end, because right now he's being
open behind top.
Paranoia coming out as Lot's going to get chased out towards the top side. There's the charm onto Zehen, but they dive onto ISMA. Deadly Flourish coming out as well from Noah as he looks to join the fray.
It's a 5v5.
Jumps in with a Grim Deliverance. ISMA able to flash away. Poby looking to go between worlds. Jackie still had the Spirit Rush. Mainter on Lot will take him out in the 1v1. Jun flashing away. Meanwhile, ISMA goes down and Navi begin to collapse. A wild growth for double knockup into the polymorph. Noah having to flash out. And not quite enough damage from Poby with the...
I don't like this. I fully agree with you. Kaza is an Ari when Jackie has been popping off on these burst matches. I don't really know why he goes for this build, because I don't think he's in that big of a danger in this game.
Agreed.
He's probably going to have to TP back the moment he has the Rod of Ages, and still won't be a lot of damage coming out of this Ari, and I feel like LEC now feeling really confident.
Oh, Noah. Oh, Dreaded Return doesn't hit. The Paranoia out. There's the Grim Deliverance onto the back line, and Noah goes down. No arc to save him as ISMA tries to get an answering kill. Samdi flashes too late. ISMA going in with the Dustbringer, chasing onto Paris. Polymorph, and no one's scared of that squirrel. 7-1 now to Nazi. And both the junglers going for their Triforce and Experimental Hexplate respectively. LEC going to take this Rift Herald without too much of a skirmish.
We're talking about you need to play on your Varus lane, and it's exactly what GiantX is looking to set up here. No one is here to defend. No Poby. He has flash. Can he get out?
Flash, Spirit Rush. There's the charm follow-up, and ISMA can't get through the Dominus with the help of Jackie's.
Where's the damage?
It's not there, Finn. It's not there, man. It's like where I check the meters as an Org Evoker and say, look, it's not all shown in the details.
No one is getting buffed. There's no scale commander.
Still running at this point as Navi took a tower in the top lane, tower in the mid lane, and now reset to take the second dragon of the game for themselves. And GiantX, I mean, it's looking a lot like game one, just with the roles reversed. 7-1, 3k lead. Navi now the ones on the chase, and Jun doesn't have a way to escape. Poby goes between worlds, and Jun is sent to the next. As Navi find their 8th kill of the match. They've got to rush away from this because Navi are on the collapse, and there it is. 2 charges used. Dominus not even needed so far in the mid lane as the Encore goes wide, man. No one is standing and applauding for this Seraphine pick as the arrow finds ISMA, and it's good Shroud of Darkness to stop it. Mainter going back in with the Dominus himself. LEC looking for a catch. Isn't going to find anyone with the dreaded return.
It was hard to watch. This is the second time they try to kill Mainter, but he's just too big of a crocodile. He doesn't die. The Mercs is really crucial here, not allowing them to be CC locked.
Also increases the damage.
Yes, it also increases your CDs by 30%.
Paranoia.
Goes out
into the cleanse, into the flash, into the wild growth, and now ISMA is on the wrong side of dodge. Good double. Ground coming out from LEC into the Encore. Jackie's trying to get in with his Spirit Rush. Grim Deliverance from LEC. Half his health goes, but he's got that passive built up. A good 4th shot from Noah will put him into the Cultivation of War recharge. And Paris dodges everything. The flash from Jackie's all with Deception. Finds the damage in the end with a Foxfire. But Paris the only one to fall for Navi as Noah flashes and gets smited!
Smitten smote! A little kitten.
To water, unfortunately, as now Navi will get their 3rd Drake of the game. And GiantX are well and truly down a well without a rope to climb out.
Hey. Rolla is so ticking.
Close the game out by 29 minutes. I think that should be the intent. I think they should do it cleanly. They shouldn't lose any more fights. Paranoia going onto the back line as ISMA tries to jump onto Samdi, takes him low. That's the first part of the fight lost. Lot looking to piercing arrow to Poby, can't quite land it. Noah chased out by Mainter as Poby dashes back with the weirding. Now Paris the new target. And Paris survives!
How's he alive?
Taken out by the final auto attack. Navi do win out the fight. Extend their gold lead to 8k, and there's a Baron in their eyes.
And it doesn't matter how many of Navi they kill, as long as LEC is standing, they will all die in the end. Nice try there by GX, to be honest. They really tried to find an avenue where Navi was a little bit split. They tried to catch him off guard, but in the end, Navi just walks over and kills them, and that will be the Baron and an eventual potential game-ending push here by Navi.
Yeah, so I still think it should be sub 30 minutes. Like, you have Baron for the next 3. That puts you 29 minutes.
It's going to be all about this.
Game 1, he had 5 kills on the Navi.
It does seem quite personal against Paris in that fight. He was really going for it.
Okay.
So you said 29 minutes,
Yeah,
okay, Medic?
so I think the important thing is, GiantX, when they had a big lead, had a little bit of a throw, right? Noah and Jun got caught a couple of times, and everything slowed down. I want to see Navi win the game without doing that.
Well,
and
great news.
Yeah, the first step to doing that is killing Noah, okay?
Fantastic news. Noah will always bait.
This time the Flood wins, it seems, as Relech is looking for a little bit more. ISMA coming in with the Paranoia as well, as the inhibitor tower in mid is low. Paranoia turning off the lights, but it looks like they're going to get switched back on in a second as Mainta able to slice his way towards safety. Second inhibitor tower, Relech flashing forward, and Chun is just popped. Oh God, what is it with enchanters this series? They don't get a moment to breathe. A minute 30 on the clock for Navi here. Can they do it sub 29? I think the answer is
I think you have it, Medic. Isma just end up looking like a faulty electrician there, coming to save the day, but just turning off the lights. And oh, the health bars are going down.
Can we show this? Is this not like post-watershed sort of stuff? Navi on the Baron push with the 2 waves, a minute remaining. Close out the game and take us to match 3 in this best of 3.
And it's a 13 kill game. Does he just shoot super long shotgun blasts?
I
that
don't
just
think you
go
ever
all
want to
over
be
the
that
place.
far away. Okay, stop exciting us and then picking Skarner.
I was thinking about cool interactions with Millions and Graves, but now we get Skarner.
Skarner does give the Impale over to the Silence.
It's especially I found level 5 and you get a little more AD. That's when Jace really starts hurting into Gnar. Somebody rushes in, barrier pops.
Oh,
stun goes out.
Finally does get the stun. Noah looking for that cultivation of spirit passive built up. Relech on his way across here. Has that Ishtal's impact.
Look at Relech is here already. He's going for level 3, get the gank.
Behind them. Oh, Noah puts the ward in too late.
Relech
is already here. Upheaval, flash, slam into the wall. And Relech finds first blood for Navi.
Probably going for the Heartsteel, which is the conventional build. Is now somebody wants to dash forward into Noah here.
He just keeps dashing forward. Heal coming out. Look how low Noah is already as the trades continue. Barrier for barrier exchange. Noah having to flash away, and Sunday finds his to stop winning.
That's the reason why they're just good now.
He wasn't this animated when we were in story meeting talking about having this graphic, dude. Apparently it's a huge deal. Well, I trust the AD carry.
Yeah, I trust him as well. His Mainter is now in danger here. Jackie's with the ult into the wall, but double Gnar!
Gnar back against the wall. Lot and Jackie's abscond up. Glot was not on the same page as this. Needed a couple of autos. Autos the tower a couple of times. Maybe they go in for the trade again. Mainta with the wallop. Lot's tanking it. Jackie's takes it, and Lot thankfully tanking the tower.
It's a chasm right now.
Well, there's a magical journey coming down towards the bot lane to try and shut down Samdi. Isma going forward, Cullen going wide, and Samdi going back to the fountain. Huge shutdown for Noah.
Maybe we need 2 more seconds.
Pick up the first dragon earlier on, and now is going to take the all 3 or just 2 of the grubs, it seems. Doesn't want to give that notification over to his opponents that all 3 of them... Oh no, there we are. Gets the smite in the end. Takes
so you see the swap coming up here from the Lucian Milio. Actually, on this stacked wave that Gnar has, they really want to get Gnar out of this matchup right now because it's going to be super hard for him to play now.
I mean, I think they want to keep him in the matchup for a second. Ishtal's impact knocked back from Lot. Dashes away, the Impale still finds him, and Isma realizes there is no help for Lot. Turn to stone as somebody gets...
Actually, now Mainter will get the wave push out here and be in a pretty good spot as Lot doesn't have TP. Mainter will push this wave and then TP back and kind of lane lock Lot. It's gonna be a bit awkward for this Jace now. Taking those 2 tower shots really doesn't... They're gonna die? Favors. This is a 2v2 dive.
Noah has the barrier. Somebody looking for Jun, tries to get behind him. Breath of Life comes out from Paris, and death comes to Jun. As Noah now underneath the tower, he's going to try and trade back, but Paris can't do it because Paris tanks it perfectly. Navi, can't we compare them, Finn?
I see Mainter's going to take the base around the bot. This bot tower will slowly fall. Look, really slowly. I don't think he's going to end up getting it. Yeah, somebody's going to push on top here. Because of the grubs, the trade is just super nice. That's, I think, that's why they did it as well. When you have the grubs, actually levitation, to kind of respond. And you see, they are playing, GX is playing on 3 lanes right now. And sure, Jace is hitting this tower, but because Navi went all the way here with everyone, they are just hitting them way fast. Jax is pushing them bots.
I think that if Jack Spectre was here, right, he'd be like, oh, those flicker blades, it's huge. Because what it does, things like Xayah, just gives you all those extra cooldowns, and when you're playing these sort of AD casters, it works really well.
I mean, in general, in Pollution, if you play against a lot of range, you go for the rapid fire, but if you go against mediums, you go flicker blades. So now they're looking onto the pop here, but he has a lot of boys behind him.
A magical journey into an immediate flash out from Isma. Jun still holding on to his flash and doesn't burn it to escape. The tempered fate, well, I'm afraid the cards came up with death for Jun.
Might be
the
a flash.
slow from the boomerang. Isma goes back in, looking for Paris. Painter with a good nav against the wall. TP behind as Poby puts down the gravity field. Lot trying to get out of it, but still stunned up. Noah here as well. A 4v3 beginning to develop for GiantX. Maynard flashing away. Here comes Somebody. They're going to turn it around as Lot falls low. Poby's still on the chase. With the Ray, Somebody coming in as well with the culling as Isma dives in. They don't even need Skarner until this moment as LEC has pincered them with his pincers. A great double for Poby. Jackie's the only one of the first 5 remaining standing. Jun came back to life and almost had to sacrifice it to keep Jackie's alive.
I mean, I love how Navi are opening their lanes. They're constantly opening behind silence here as Jackie's might look for something on the Paris with an R ult, but just ends up dying without an R ult, and that's a shutdown.
Yeah. Been handing in their assignments on time. It's a 4.0 GPA.
Playing some solo.
3.8, we'll say. You go to school with a GPA system? LEC has been, obviously the level 3 gank was amazing as Paris almost put out with that tempered fate. LEC now the target of Isma. Culling not really doing as much damage as somebody would like, but they begin to turn it around.
It's going to be a mega number
coming out as LEC pulls back. Jackie's into the middle of the team. He's going to try and Rocket Belt out. Maynard looking for that Gnar on the backline, can't find it, but Poby now on a killing spree as his enemy mid laner has fallen. And NAVI, again, it's GiantX pulling the trigger, and NAVI turning the Mist Weavers do more damage than that. If he had a spinning crane kick, he'd be doing a lot more, right?
Just looking for Isma. Isma does have flash.
Gets onto Isma. Meanwhile, the rest of the team needs to be a bit careful. Poby's going to go down. He gets the Seeker's Arm Guard off just in time and then manages to escape. Poby walks out of it, but now they don't have their mid laner. LEC with an Impale back. Maynard trying to keep people at bay. Lot's going to take one. Noah falls for it, but the 80 carries on the floor. The chase continues as LEC across the wall with the upheaval, looking for a little bit more. Cosmic Binding. Maynard with a good jump out.
And this shows exactly why this Skarner is so important for the Navi comp. I will hold my breath as maybe we have a Dragon start here. The fight might not be over just yet.
Yeah, Isma, Wind becomes lightning to pull the Dragon out. LEC still looking for the flank position. No ultimates available for anyone on NAVI right now.
They don't have the Lucian with so many items. Maynard's trying to stack his Mega a little bit as Poby is back.
Jackie's gets his hijack back. Who's he going to steal? What's he going to take?
So the Gnar ult is not available right now, I'm quite sure, unless... Actually, it's a very short window.
Lot's trying to catch the Lucian as he comes back out, but he doesn't manage to do it. He was spotted by a sweeping Scryer's Bloom, I believe, as the Drake goes down to NAVI, and now Lot, who is behind enemy lines, is quickly put in a body bag. NAVI find another, and with the enemy top laner dead, perhaps a Baron on the menu.
It's a bold attempt by him, but I think when you do that, you gotta commit to it. Because I think you just gotta stay there and wait for the Lucian, because now he was kind of half doing it. He was camping for the Lucian, and it was like, oh, we're getting off Dragon, I kind of gotta get back. And then you actually just run into the enemy team after retreating from Dragon, so... A little bit of a head scratch now as Navi will look to take this Dragon Baron, and I don't think Shincha will be there to steal it.
A 5k lead, a soul point, a Baron too far forward. It's going to be a 1-4 split. Maynard in the mid lane takes down that turret. LEC and Paris just acting as kind of bouncers in the middle of the two packs.
Yeah, and I think right now GX is just trying to trade tier 2 towers. You're sending a lot top here to push, and you know you're going to give this bot in tier 2. You got to try to get some gold back, but actually Maynard being sent in good time will be able to defend that, and now has TP. Really nice 1-4 split to turn into 1-0-4 here by Navi, so I do like how they're managing this. The storm will be taken by Jackie's to kind of clear the wave, but I do think this tower will slowly fall. I cannot
slowly fall?
Slowly fall.
Yeah,
what I said, slowly fall.
Well, you got marbles in your mouth right now.
Too many marbles.
As you say, yeah, it's just going to slowly fall. Cannon waves coming in. Just chipping away at the tower. GiantX low on range as well themselves. Like, you know, not the longest. Silas obviously not. Really on Lot. Trying to hit it with an accelerated shock blast, but that is going to be the turret falling after these last 2 minions are cleared out.
Yes.
Lot and Isma are looking for top.
I don't think he's in any danger right now. Look, he has depleted Steel Caps and the Warden's Mail. He's very tanky. I do not think the Xin Shao and the Jace will prove any danger, especially considering the fact that Jace has no armor penetration just yet. So will be the tower falling, will be the base by Maynard. He's gonna go bot against the silence. I love how cleanly now is. If you just want to sit in the river to start it as the culling comes out to Noah.
Yeah, just looking for chip damage. You can get Noah at half HP or something, it's huge, right, at the start of a fight like this. Jackie's trying to step forward, LEC coming in as well as IZMA dives forward. That's not the best time to go in. Gnar stolen away from Jackie's, but can't land the Abscond. Duck pulled back with the Impale. There's a good Gnar on the back line, but Samdi will fall first. Poby, though, with main turn, jumps onto GiantX's backline themselves. A great Gnar into Poby, just ripping through them all. And with Inishtal's impact, LEC's impact will be felt. The Mikhail's no Crucible to save you. LEC takes a double, and NAVI will take a double in this best of 3 and close out the series.
Fantastic gameplay from NAVI all in all. You see everything is used to shut down the Lucian, but that's when Poby and Mainter steps up, picking up the pace and cleaning up the fight at the back end after all the resources was put on the Lucian, who ends up falling but will be victorious. Medic.
Huge from NAVI, going to claim second spot in the LEC after 5 series. We'll see if they can maintain it over the next few weeks, but what a start for the second half of their split. Huge from NAVI. Disappointing.